Welcome to I'm Not Afraid of Math Anymore, Math Foldables. In this lesson, we will look at numbers and their operations, and we will learn about the percent formula. In the next video, we'll learn about proportions. The percent formula is whole times percent equals part. Sometimes we have a percent problem where we are given the whole amount and the percent, and we need to find the part. Example, 75% of 60 questions were correct. How many were correct? Let's begin by separating our percent formula into 3 columns. This will make it easier to see what we have and what we need to do. Put 75% in the percent column. And then notice that the problem says of 60. Of is a clue word that tells us the number after that will be the whole amount. So we'll put 60 here under the word whole. We need to find the part in order to find how many were correct. Use a calculator to multiply 60 times 75%. If you're using a scientific calculator, you will probably need to push a second key or a shift key right before you push the percent symbol, because it will be like on a second floor of that calculator. So 60 times 75% is 45. Other times we have a percent problem where we are given the percent and the part, but we need to find the whole amount. Example, 45 questions were correct. The score was 75%. How many questions were there in all? Put 75% in the percent column again. Then notice it says there were 45 questions that were correct, but the score was 75%. That means that only part of the questions were correct, so we'll put 45 under the word part. We will be looking for the whole number of questions. We can't multiply an empty box times 75%, so we'll start at the end with the 45 and we'll work backward, and we'll be doing the opposite of multiplying. 45 divided by 75%. You can use your percent key on your calculator, or you can change 75% to 0.75. 45 divided by 75% will give us a whole amount of 60. So there were 60 questions in all. We often have a percent problem where we are given the whole amount and the part, and we need to find the percent. Example, 45 of 60 questions were correct. What percent was correct? Since the problem is asking for the percent, we will put an empty box in the percent column. We see of 60 again. 60 is the whole amount. Only 45 of the 60 questions were correct, so 45 is the part of the questions that were correct. We cannot multiply 60 times an empty box, so we will start at the end again with the 45. We will work backward, and we will be doing the opposite of the multiplying. So 45 divided by 60 will give us the percent. When you do that on a calculator, your answer will be 0.75. We can easily change that into 75%. Remember that you can use this percent formula to find a missing whole amount, or percent, or part whenever you're given the other two things.